apostles. I was sitting there, right? And my nephew brought my brother over, right? So I was in the Bronx on the 5th floor. Right? So I'm there, sitting there and listening to the apostles. And the apostle just mentioned some shit about the rap industry. Right? My brother came in the house. And what did my brother say? Yo, nah, man, they jealous. And he even never met these men. And I know why the reason why my nephew brought my brother over, because I was listening to the truth. Both my nephews, they would come over, and they would sit there and listen. I'm in the dark watching the apostles, and this is Albany, like this is way back. I've been through the procedures, right? Right? It says, right? For I think, Yahawashi, 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that Yahweh has sent forth us the apostles last, and I truly believe that's what happened to me, man. Like, I mean, everything. I remember 20 years, 20, 30, 21, 22, I say 23 years ago, I was outside, maybe, I can't remember, I know I was out there selling drugs or high. One day, I just broke down. I said, there's gotta be something better than this. Come on, I'm out in the streets, going through it. There's gotta be something better. I'm speaking to the sky. You know how they say you're sky daddy? I was speaking to the sky daddy. Remember? Oh, I just learned how to. Somebody said that. I heard one time somebody said, "Yo, you looking for the sky daddy?" So I was way back then. I was out. I was a 5%. I was like, "Yo, man, gotta be something more than this, man. This can't be it, man. This can't be it, man." I was like, "What the fuck, man?" Going through it in my mind, man. Mad. I was mad. I was very mad at the world. I always hated Joshua. I always hated Yahawashi. You know, like they always had shit. We didn't have nothing. But we were taught we was nothing. We started during time of slavery. We came over here nothing. I didn't know history. You know, I knew about Columbus, discovering America. Talking about the natives didn't know nothing. Now we are everything. Do you understand? We are everything now. What it said, right? I just saw something. What did I just do right here? Alright, I just saw this video.
White people and all other nations are going into slavery according to prophecy. It's written in Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All nations led blacks, Hispanics, and natives into slavery. But one nation is far more vile than them all. For over 400 years, millions of Africans were led into captivity. Portuguese ships cut across the Atlantic. Spanish crowns expanded. British merchants traded human lives. French plantations.
And right there, that was one of the first powerful verses I ever heard. Deuteronomy chapter 28. That chapter was the most powerful chapter ever. It's been broken down so profound that you can see why people don't want that. They don't want that to be about us. Because now that's spiritual. That's a spiritual chapter. Because it tells you the first part, right? Where's the first verse? Hold on. I'll come back to that. It's something that just came to mind. So like, it's just the spirit, just dealing with the spirit and this stuff. I was reading this chapter all the time, like just the Deuteronomy chapter 28. Couldn't go around it. I got to go back into this. The first verse clarifies a lot. It says Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power. And how was you going to do that? Through a teacher. Moses was the voice of Yahawashi. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahawashi thy power will set thee on high above all nations of all nations of the earth. Right there, man, it's been clarified. That leveled the field. That leveled what? For me, that right there I used to love reading this verse. It's one of my first verses I was read all the time. Like, yo, what the fuck, man? The Lord has distinguished us, man, from the rest. When he said that, he said this in he said he just separated us from the rest of the nations in that was what verse was that? Don't it? 7. Let me see. Let's try 6. So we are at the point, man. Yeah. I don't know. It's Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. You read down from 1. Let's read this real. Let's read all this. I want to read all this. Very powerful right here. Let me see. Was it? I don't know. It was. I don't know like it. Salakia. Yeah. Salakia. Got it. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord Yahawashi thy power shall bring thee into the land, whether thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the Jebusites, and seven nations greater and mightier than thou. Damn, man, we busting up people that's better than us, bigger than us. Yo, how? Without only Yahawashi, the power of the God of the Bible, the Sky Daddy. Remember, we got you now. We got him when we need him at. Calling them through the scriptures. The Sky Daddy coming back. You're done. Now Trump, he told me, I'm gonna release aliens from this fucking. Why I wake up to this shit, man? Donald Trump said, no, Obama said that aliens are real. And they had Donald Trump. He declassified. He's so mad at Obama. Donald Trump. Yo, he's so mad at Obama, bro. Yo, Donald Trump. He said, yo, he releases some footage, confidential evidence. What the fuck? I'm waking up to this shit. Bro, what somebody put the damn thing in there? I don't know what the brothers put the damn thing in there. Yo, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. 4 in the morning. 4:02 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I wake up to this, man. I be having the dynamic dreams, bro. And it ain't pretty, but it's dynamic. A lot of things is about to occur. It's really going to Jacob trouble is about to enhance. It says much trouble. I'm only following the scriptures, man. It says much tribulation to enter into the kingdom. Everything else is a distraction. You guys to keep that in your mind. Keep calm and follow the Lamb. Because he is got the right one guiding us, man. I'm sorry to tell you people out there, man. It ain't Nathaniel Ray. It ain't General Yohana. It ain't Captain Tazariak. And it damn sure ain't Genesis Hat Game. And it damn sure ain't Genesis Hat Game. The rest, I ain't got a name. But I see who's holding up weight for this shit wickedly. Who's following the wicked. Getting paid, getting that shekels. You can see, that's it. Okay? The Lord Yahawashi has distinguished us from the rest, man. And it's very, very terrifying to see ones who held weight, held rank, right? Held weight and held rank, and they are so fucking smart and profound. You be like, man, you would think these individuals will walk into the kingdom, man. And I know I was amazed at a lot of individuals who came under the apostles, who sat there with the apostles. I've seen these things, man. I witnessed these things. This shit's terrifying, bro. To see them not be here, not be doing this still. Just think about us. Let's read this verse, man. Because I'm scared, bro. Did not continue with us. Bible verse, King James Version. First John chapter 2, verse 19. They went out from us. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. You mean to tell me that don't scare you? We up here doing this thing, eating chicken, doing the Passovers. I remember the first day, man. First time I did my Passover, I did not miss one yet, man. This is terrifying. Pastor Hall came in front of me with this individual. It was massive spiritual, bro. Came up to me and pulled me to the side with the individual. Said, yo, Pastor Hall, Shalom, Apostle. To this day, I don't know if I came back. It was the spirit, man. I don't know, man. I still feel like a nobody. It was the spirit that day, man. Came up to me and told this individual, I don't know I can't remember if it was the Passover next week or the week before. He came out of nowhere. Pastor Hall just grabbed me to the side and grabbed the individual. You take him to the Passover. Just like that. I looked. I remember the year before that, or maybe it was the same year. Pastor Hall asked me, and I wasn't too studious, and maybe I was nervous. I probably knew, but I didn't say it right. He asked me about I think he asked about the Day of Atonement. I do believe he asked about the Day of Atonement, and I remember like I didn't answer quick enough, or I think I said I don't know, and then he asked somebody else, and so he told it's the day of affliction. You afflict your soul, for 24 hours. So I didn't answer it quick enough, but the individual answered it, who's no longer with us, and the individual that Pastor Hart told to take me to the Passover is no longer with us. And it's massive spiritual, because I still to this day, I try to cater to the brotherhood, that's it, man. Best I could do, but the spirit made me not do certain things, because I don't know. I got my name from I got my name from the spirit world, because I was a little boy, I was a head thing. People think I was crazy. I don't feel crazy no more. I carry myself in the world like I just said it earlier yesterday. Like, damn, man, I feel fucking invigorated. These motherfucking demons is active on these people, bro. And if you coming up in this world, people are ending up in straitjackets. People are ending up in straitjackets because they say they hear things. And you cannot fucking tell me right to this day that I'm crazy. Because I heard Apostle Hall said one time, he said a demon kicked him out the bed. I said, what? That happened to me. Talking shit to me. He said this. I said, what? I felt this so much better to hear from, to me, one of the greatest men on earth. I don't care. That's you, one of the greatest men. I got the Pastor Hall, Pastor Barbara Carr, Pastor Ramla, and the Elder Akim from Connecticut, and all the way down to the brothers that's like-minded. I watched grow up in this truth, man. And they still here, man. You know who y'all. Y'all know who exactly y'all from the New York camp, right? Y'all know who y'all. No, I seen one young brother, he was just standing in front of us. I remember on 33rd Street. He was growing up now, he's fucking super studious, super duper hero studious in this thing. You know who you are. You came to my house lots of times. Like I out of nowhere, like, yo, big bro, want to come do a video? Like I was just like, come on. I remember once I was far away in Philly, coming to Philly camp. Man, he came to the house, man. And to this day, bro, we shalom to the Akim. Shalom. So to not be doing this now, man, it's like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You got to be kidding me, man. That's why this year's apostasy, man. It was like massive spiritual that this year was named this, man. Because we're gonna see a lot of apostasy, bro. I don't care for nothing in this world, bro. Like, I really don't, man. Now, what it says that the cares of the world will choke you out, man. We're at the point, man. They talking about Donald Trump got mad at Obama. He's not supposed to let no classified information out. Who the F is you? All the information that need to be brought out, and here you are. You want to talk about some aliens? Where them Epstein files at? Where the nicotine styles at? What? You worry about saying somebody's name. You must be really hiding something, sucker. Anyway, 1 John chapter 2, verse 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be manifest that they were not all of us. And you know how many individuals that Yahawashi shot. Let me tell you another story, man. I say this sometime, but let me say this clear, bro. I was up here. I moved out here. I was living in the streets. I moved up here. Me and my daughter. I was like, fuck, man. How am I gonna get? I had no car. I had nothing. I was up here. I was trying to say I didn't want to be in the street no more. I wanted to leave my damn wife because I was like, fuck, something ain't right. And I asked you how about your shot. I said, all right, you want me to go do my rap career or you want me to take this girl with me? That was the lot I cast. And I learned the casting a lot from the apostles. That was the lot I cast. So I cast the lot. And he said, take the girl. I said, all right, I stopped doing music. And I went up here. And this is 2026 now. Well, I'm skipping a whole bunch, but I remember, man, I said, all right, so everything has manifested itself. Why the decision was made for me to come up here. It was a lot. It's a lot in between, but it's happening. And this is all I've been drilling. And right now, this video is being made because of a lot of different reasons. This last portion, because I break my videos down. So we have found that individuals that have been with us, they're not with us. And it has manifested itself why they're not with us. Because they had things behind in the back of their damn mind about the apostles, about the elders, and not knowing that these are the ones that taught you. We see it on a bigger scale when you look at Nathaniel Ray and General Yohana, who knows our apostles, who came up with. Can you imagine coming up with individuals who know you, who've been there, Passovers, and then all of a sudden, because we got people that came up with us, that know where we live, that ate chicken with us, talk shit with us, sat and drank with us, and all of a sudden they wanna kill us. Can you imagine that shit? Back in their mind, they want to figure out how to undermine you. Can you fucking imagine that? This is what's happening, man. The apostasy. The apostasy that's going to be, it's betrayal, bro. There's going to be a lot more betrayal. I see it in my dreams, man. It's going to be that moment when we don't know who's who, baby. And when it's revealed, we're going to be standing tall firm in the about Jimmy on top. We're going to be the ones. Because they're going to come for us, man. And we're going to know, they're going to know that we the ones and they was not the ones, man. Because we hear the voice of Yahawashi. And we ain't straggling the fence, man. Because these people, they looking real scrawny right now. Shashu and the gang is looking real scrawny. Don't know, the scripture said that they were, oh my goodness. What is this? I just had the verse in my mind. You're going to hide yourself in the den. Oh, they got a short time. Let's get this real fast. They know they got a short time. The scripture says it. They know they got a short time. Bible verse, King James Version, Revelation.